Right now at 5, horrifying moments in Fort Lauderdale. A man attempts to snatch a woman off the street. It's a CBS 4 News safety alert.
Breaking news in Aventura, a bizarre standoff between a man on a roof and police, while investigators say he was there in the first place.
A second arrest in a deadly mass shooting that rocked South Florida tonight. One of the accused gunmen arrested and in court.
Plus, new moon, old problem. The impact you didn't realize the rising waters brought on by king tides are having on South Florida.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Carly Barnett, in for Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Elliot Rodriguez. CBS 4 News at 5 starts right now.
This is CBS 4 News at 5.
First at 5, breaking news, an unusual standoff happening right now at Aventura involving this guy on a roof. This scene unfolding for the last several hours and forcing nearby residents to be evacuated from their homes.
CBS 4's Austin Carter is live in Aventura, where that standoff actually just ended. Austin, what can you tell us?
And Carly, talk about a wild afternoon.
A developing story. The State Board of Education voted unanimously to sanction 8 out of 11 school districts over their mask mandates. Miami-Dade and Broward County schools are among those. The board is giving those districts 48 hours to start allowing parents to opt out of their children wearing masks in schools, or the districts will lose funding. Both Broward and Miami-Dade superintendents say they followed the most updated federal guidance, but challenged certain aspects of the rule.
We believe that our district is in full compliance with law, reason, and science.
Although we are challenging the newest Department of Health emergency rule, our plan is to comply by changing our safety policies and protocols in the near future once the matrix of scientific data enables us to do so in a manner that will protect the health and safety of our students, teachers, and other employees.
During this meeting, Broward's interim superintendent announced that Broward schools and 4 other districts filed a lawsuit yesterday challenging the state's emergency rules surrounding COVID-19. CBS 4's Jessica Vallejo is gathering reaction to today's ruling, and we'll have that all new on CBS 4 News at 7.
But right now at 5, it is hot, it is hazy outside, not feeling too much like fall, but relief from the heat may come at a stormy price by the weekend.
CBS 4 Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer is tracking the story that could have a very big impact on us in the next 48 hours. Craig.
Yeah, kind of a good news, bad news situation.
It will be at least several weeks before a decision is made regarding the emergency use application.
Still, this moment is giving health experts reason to hope better days are ahead. CBS 4's Ted Scout is live tonight in Pinecrest with details. Ted.
Carly and Elliot, there really are some encouraging signs out there right now.
New details tonight in a deadly mass shooting at a Northwest Miami-Dade banquet hall. One of the alleged gunmen made his first appearance in court. Police say that gunman confessed to his role in the shooting.
CBS 4's Peter Dench is live tonight in Northwest Miami-Dade with what we learned about his alleged role. Peter.
Well, Carly, it's another break in this case. CBS 4 News.
Peter, thank you. A burglary in El Portal leads to an overnight police chase. El Portal police responded to a burglary call around 3 this morning. Police seem to focus on a white truck during their investigation, which you can see in this Ring camera video. The pursuit ended near Northeast 2nd Avenue and 79th Street. Officers say a man fired at an officer, then turned on Northeast 4th Avenue before abandoning the vehicle. Plantation police spent the morning searching for the driver who crashed a van into a lake. Police say they responded to a call of a suspicious person sleeping in a van. When they arrived, the person took off and hit 2 parked cars. A short time later, the U-Haul van was found partially submerged in a lake off 80th Avenue and Cleary Boulevard. There was no one inside.
Time for weather, and it sounds like to get a break from this heat, we're going to have to put up with some rain. You know what I say? Bring on the rain, right, Craig?
There it is.
Time now for another all-new Miami Proud that also commemorates Hispanic Heritage Month. Coral Gables psychiatrist Hugh Humphrey is a native of Peru.
He shares how his upbringing and culture shaped his path and is reflected in his work, his role as a father and a mentor. Here's CBS 4 anchor Maribel Rodriguez.
Dr. Hugh Humphrey.
A potential financial disaster appears to be averted in the Biden presidency, with Senate Democrats and Republicans saying they struck a deal to raise the debt ceiling through early December.
Without the $480 billion deal, the United States could have defaulted for the first time in history. CBS 4's Deborah Alfarone has more from Capitol Hill.
I have some good news. We've reached an agreement.
The need to help Haiti is as great as ever. A devastating earthquake back in August killed at least 2,200 people and leveled entire villages. Now Broward Health is stepping in to send supplies to those who are suffering.
CBS 4's Joe Murray spoke to aid workers who just returned from the front lines. New
details in the battery trial of confessed Parkland shooter Nicholas Cruz. A judge today heard several motions before that trial gets underway next week. Among the issues discussed today, specific language the defense wants as part of the jury instructions. Final jury selection is expected to happen Monday, with the trial to get underway Tuesday. There's no date set for when Cruz will stand trial for the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. Time now for Fins on 4 from CBS 4, the official home of the Miami Dolphins. The Fins preparing to take on who may be the greatest QB of all time.
So how do you prepare to take on the GOAT, Tom Brady, especially after how the Fins played last week? CBS 4's Steve Golson is here, but do you have the answers, Goldie?
Well, Carly Ellie, you asked some big questions. I don't.
Now to a CBS 4 News security alert. The popular game streaming platform Twitch is the latest online victim of a hack attack. Several tech media outlets say the company confirmed an anonymous individual posted a 125-gigabyte file containing Twitch's data. The reports say the platform's source code was leaked, along with how much top streamers on the service get paid. So far, there's no evidence user data was leaked.
It's an all-new Thursday night for CBS primetime fall premieres include the series debut of the much-anticipated comedy Ghosts.
The brand new series revolves around a young couple who convert their recently inherited country estate into a bed and breakfast, only to find it's inhabited by spirits of deceased residents who call it home. Check out the behind-the-scenes preview.
And then us, CBS 4 News at 11 o'clock. Join us.
Quite the night ahead.
Yeah.
And still ahead, where's the beef? Many Americans are saying, not on my plate. Meatless options are now a mainstay on menus nationwide. See why your next burger could be powered by peas up next.
All right, right now, all new at 5:30, it's the hottest thing in food, meatless options going mainstream. From McDonald's McPlant Burger to Chipotle's plant-based chorizo, the options are endless.
And this food revolution is being powered by peas. CBS 4's Nancy Chin has more of what's happening from farm to table.
Near Times Square in Dawson, Minnesota.
That looks good.
I like those veggie burgers a lot.
Yeah, I want a burger.
And good for you.
That's right.
That's CBS 4 News at 5:30.
Here's what's next on CBS 4 News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Carly Barnett in for Lauren Pastrana. The mass shooting at the Mula Banquet Hall in Northwest Miami-Dade happened more than 4 months ago.
This latest arrest is the second in as many weeks, but police say they now have the first of the 3 gunmen involved. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live for us in Northwest Miami-Dade with the latest. Peter.
Elliot Rodney Thomas, the father. CBS 4 News.
Peter, thank you. Miami-Dade police have said this was a coordinated attack involving 2 vehicles and at least 5 gunmen. We saw 3 of them on that surveillance tape. Their white Nissan Pathfinder was found in a canal in northwest Miami-Dade shortly after the shooting. Police don't have much information about a second vehicle, which has been described as a black car with at least 2 people inside. Now to a developing story, the latest volley in the school mask mandate controversy in Florida. The State Board of Education has voted unanimously to sanction the Miami-Dade and Broward school districts and 6 others that have mask mandates with no opt-outs. Before the board voted, Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho was given 5 minutes before the board to make his point.
My board nor I intend to do anything to place a child or employee in harm's way. We can do better. Tragically, since August, we lost 14 staff members and 1 student, and many more have been hospitalized. We know masks reduce viral spread.
The state board is giving the school districts 48 hours to comply with state guidelines. The United Teachers of Dade standing in support of Superintendent Carvalho and saying, quote, "This is yet another reminder that our state government is disconnected from our community needs and our local conditions as we shield our children from COVID," end quote. CBS 4's Jessica Vallejo has more reaction coming up on CBS 4 News at 7. We'll check out this Kaiser Family Foundation survey comparing where parents stand on that question. This was last month. About 2/3 of parents would either vaccinate their kids right away or wait and see. The remainder say definitely not or only if required. In a similar survey taken in July, 26% of parents say they would vaccinate their children right away. We want to check in now with CBS 4's Ted Scouten.
Ted is live for us in Pinecrest. And Ted, I know you just spoke with a family with 3 kids, 2 of whom have not been able to get vaccinated. What did they say?
Well, you know, there are a lot of excited families out there.
Now to the aftermath of the Surfside building collapse. A judge has ruled that a mediator will be assigned to go through claims from the tragedy. The ruling means a trial will likely not take place. The mediator is expected to help reach an agreement on the distribution of money from the planned sale of the Champlain Towers South site. The building collapsed 3.5 months ago, killing 98 people.
Still ahead on CBS 4 News at 6, a local elementary school offering some food for thought. Healthy habits start early. See how students are growing their knowledge about nutrition.
Bridging the digital divide, Miami-Dade and Microsoft's plans to bring new skills to the community up next. Welcome back. All new at 6, a hands-on lesson today for some South Florida students, one designed to promote healthy habits into adulthood.
And this makes so much sense when you think about it. CBS 4's Jacqueline Quinn explains why today's lesson could only be held in a garden.
Students here at James Bright Elementary School to really celebrate the fruits of their labor. In Hialeah, I'm Jacqueline Quinn, CBS 4 News.
Fruits and vegetables of their labor. New details on how Florida plans to use its remaining federal COVID school relief money. The $2.3 billion would go to boost reading and math achievement, expand vocational education programs, and provide free SAT testing for high school students. Florida just submitted its 342-page plan to the U.S. Department of Education and was apparently the last state to do so. The plan for the third and final phase of COVID relief money was developed using data from statewide assessments that were taken last spring. The state education department got the test results in July and identified those specific needs. As post-pandemic hiring ramps up, so does the need for technology. Today, over at Miami-Dade College Wolfson campus in downtown Miami, Mayor Daniela Levine Cava announced a new partnership with Microsoft for residents to master and improve their tech skills as many look to re-enter the workforce.
As we look ahead to recover, restore, and rebound, we have this great opportunity, thanks to the partnership with Microsoft and Miami-Dade College, to build back stronger by investing in programs and policies that will make our economy and workforce more resilient in the future.
Users will first need to take an assessment test and then go to access online skill-based programs like General Assembly and Springboard based on those results. Mayor Levine Cava says virtual job fairs will also be held in the very near future. Greg, thank you. It is science fair season for South Florida students, and CBS 4 kicked off a new contest called Sunday Morning Science Lab with the Florida Lottery. Any Miami-Dade, Broward, or Monroe student in 3rd through 8th grade who has a science project they want to show off can enter. We're looking to showcase projects that are innovative, helpful, or healthy for the community and easily and safely demonstrated. We're going to select a winner every month and feature that student on TV on Sunday Morning Science Lab. All the entry details are on our website. Go to cbsmiami.com.
Still ahead, on the official home of your Miami Dolphins, bring on the Brady Bunch.
The Fens getting ready for the GOAT and the Bucks. Sports is next.
And that's our news for now. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell is next.
And we are back in half an hour with CBS 4 News at 7. See you then.